Hello, today is Saturday, September 14th, and we are not live whatsoever from Takanosu City in Akita Prefecture for Bougainvillea Community Day. These flowers are actually special to me because I grew up being surrounded by them.
Speaking of being surrounded by something, check out our surroundings right now. What are all these about?
Rice fields, just rice fields.
Yeah, but I heard there's a rice shortage in Japan right now. Is that true?
It's true, but up here in Akita, we are surrounded by rice fields, and we have Akita kumachi. It's a special rice in Japan. So this year we're harvesting early to ship them out to other places in Japan.
Today we're walking, of course, to get not only our badge, which we now have already gotten about 7,000 steps towards.
We're at 7,000.
As you know, it's not about the badge, it's about the adventure. So we're gonna keep walking and go see some rice field art. And if there's time today, some bonus goodies, but we'll have to wait and see. Of course, since we already have 7,000 steps, we're gonna get the badge pretty early, but we've got a massive party walk going yet again this time, and we're still aiming for 1 billion steps. So should we aim for 20,000 steps today?
Okay.
Let's get a double community day.
Double community day.
Go. We gotta go faster. Come on, faster.
First up, it was time for lunch. We went to Asian Chick Tags, an interesting little cafe that served a variety of pasta dishes. After getting fueled up, it was time to head to the rice fields.
We've made it to Jomon Ogata Station, and behind me is the rice field art featuring Isido-kun. He's very cute, peeking his head out in that little train with a face on it as well. So Isido-kun is the mascot of the Isidotai site just right behind us, where there's also a museum there. So let's go check it out. After a 10-minute walk, we finally made it to the museum. As it turns out, it's actually a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site. Also, today is Pokemon Go Community Day, and if you play that game, please let us know in the comment section how many shinies you got. Anyway, let's go check out the museum.
After exiting the museum, we were outside getting ready to head out. And then this guy walks over and he has this like Google Translate on his phone and he makes it play the voice. Do you want to see it? And we're like, yeah, assuming he meant to see these old historical sites. He fetched this other guy and we got this guide and he brought us all the way up here. Both of us ended up getting our badge. Let's just show Gianni's first, okay? Because Gianni had a nice normal animation being played for her badge. I got my badge and I also got 40 coins seemingly at the same time. So if we could get some separate animations, Niantic, I would really appreciate that. But for now, here's me getting my badge and also my flower planting being stopped. Anyway, we got the badge, we're all set for today in terms of that, but the adventure's not over yet because we came all the way up here and our guide showed us and told us about these sites back here. So the Jomon stone circles, they can be found all over Japan, and there's 5 main ones in the Tohoku region, and this is one of those sites. They would make these stone circles for a few reasons. First, it was a grave site, so you can find a lot of like relics and other pottery left behind. And also something with the sun he was trying to explain. I didn't get it exactly, but maybe like a sundial kind of thing, or at least can tell the passing of the seasons. Seeing that was really cool, and we've got a lot more to see today. We've got 10,000 more steps to get, so let's get going. So we decided to check out the museum just because it was near the train station next to the rice art. And by pure coincidence, we had no idea this was happening. There was actually a festival today. It's held annually every second Saturday in September. So by pure coincidence, we came here, unfortunately a little too late, and they were already taking everything down. So we didn't get to see it this year, but now that we know it exists, maybe next year we can come back and see the actual festival. We saw some people were making like the little clay Jomon sculptures and stuff. It's just been a day of events. Pikmin Bloom has also been extremely busy with lots of events. So first we have the paint decor Pikmin to collect. That's like the monthly event. I just need one pink Pikmin left to complete my set. Luckily, Gianni has already finished everything. And then all of the paint brushes that we have been collecting up until this point have been retroactively added to this new missions that have been unlocked, which is for the puzzle piece decor Pikmin. So this morning I woke up, booted up Pikmin Bloom, and all of a sudden I got seedling after seedling. So why don't we take a walk and start hatching all these brand new Pikmin? Let's go. Well, we have to wait about 30 minutes for our train to take us to our next destination. So in the meantime, I've hatched all these puzzle piece decor Pikmin, except for 2. And as you could see, I got very lucky and I got only 1 duplicate. I just need a red and a white one. Now also, something to note is it has always had a 1.5 times planting bonus on Community Day. But now it reflects in the percentage, which is really cool to see. So when you start planting on Community Day, you'll now see plus 50% planting bonus. And that'll go all the way up to 80% as long as you keep planting flowers and keep the additional 30% flower bonus going. So here are my last 2 puzzle piece seedlings. Please give me either red or white, and ideally red and white. Here we go. It's red. Nice, I've already won. I'm already, okay, just 1 to go is great. So I like that this is now, oh, nice. This is not the first time that they've done the puzzle pieces. And I was wondering, because they have 9 puzzle pieces in this one, but only 7 Pikmin. And it turns out that the rock and purple get 2 each. There, nice centerpiece. All right, if this last one is a white Pikmin, I've just completed my puzzle piece set. It's rock, I heard it before he came, but having only 1 to go is still really good. All right, I'll just have to keep collecting more paintbrushes and hope to get more seedlings. By the way, you might have also noticed another update. Some people are reporting that they've received 500 paintbrushes from the mystery boxes. Now those 500, it's extremely rare, so if you get that, you're very lucky. And they can only come from giant mushrooms, I confirmed with Niantic. So keep doing giant mushrooms. If you're lucky, you'll get the 500 paintbrushes. If not, you can always get 200, which is still a ton. So let's go get some more mushrooms, and gotta head to the train station. Got a train to catch.
If you're familiar with the anime movie Your Name, it uses a lot of scenes that actually exist throughout Japan.
We just happened to remember that there was a station close by that was used as a reference in the film, and even more rice field art along the way, so off we went. While passing over the rice fields, we could see 3 characters. First was some kind of rice farmer or perhaps a hunter, not really sure about that one. Next, you can see the bear mascot for the Akita Nairiku line called Jube. And finally, the always cute Akita Inu. There's a ton more rice art that can be spotted along this scenic train line, so be sure to check it out if you're ever in Akita. It didn't take long to reach Maeda Minami Station, and although it seems to have undergone some recent renovations, what do you think? Can you see the resemblance to the movie? We have just arrived at the last stretch of our journey. We are now sitting at about 19,000 steps walked today, so to get our final 1,000, we'll have to walk to the nearest train station. But before that, there's one more update that Pikmin Bloom has really been pumping out. So first, we just recently, a couple weeks ago, got the complete mountain decor Pikmin set, and now what have they added?
We have tool decor Pikmin.
Yeah! So you can find these at hardware stores, home improvement stores. Think like Home Depot, Lowe's if you're in America, or if you're in Japan, we've got DCM. Now, as I found out, DCM is kind of a branded store. This one is Nikoto, but over in Noshiro, I saw a DCM Homac. So I guess there could be multiple kinds, but either way, we found success today.
Yes, and right now we're gonna use our detector. Unfortunately, it's a 1 in 2 chance, but we'll see what I get. I got a blue Pikmin, so I'm really happy about that because currently I only have gray and white.
Yeah, and I had to use mine earlier, so I actually also got a white decor today, and that makes my 4th one, so I'm almost done with the set. So yeah, I hope that Pikmin Bloom continues to release the location-based decor. They're a lot of fun. Anyway, we gotta get going because we got a train to catch.
Let's go.
1,000 steps to go. We gotta go.
Bye-bye.
Our original goal was to do a double community day by getting 20,000 steps. However, we actually ended up going above and beyond since there was a long transfer time during the final leg of the journey. We decided to walk home from the second to last station, which added another 10,000 steps to our journey. In other words, our triple community day was a mission success. See you next time!